Hello all. So I've decided that lockdown is challenging. Our human contact is reduced, and I've realised that I find this difficult. Working at home is more intense than working in the office. Although interruptions in the office can be frustrating and disrupting, they also bring human contact and reduce the intensity of the day. I miss those walks across the office to the printer, the kitchen, or the bathroom, where I stop and talk to somebody, smile, or just have eye contact. Zoom and Teams simply are not the same. Being at home is even more challenging if we're not only working but being expected to home educate our children. How on earth do we fit it all in? How guilty do we feel if our children are getting short shrift because we are having a busy work day? Or am I not giving my paid work the attention it deserves because the children are becoming demanding? All of this made me think about the importance of rest. We all need to rest. Some of us have the ability to work more than others and need less rest, but we all need rest. I'm challenged about this. I'm challenged about being under pressure at home and those of us who are not resting enough during lockdown. Or maybe some of us always struggle to rest, either because of the demands of home and work, or because we make unnecessary demands of ourselves. I want to encourage us to be released into rest. Exodus 33:14 says, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." If we struggle to rest, then we can ask God to help us find it. We've just heard that the creation story can be interpreted either literally or literary. God rested on the seventh day. I suppose it doesn't matter whether that day was a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday. Perhaps it doesn't even matter whether it was a whole day, a part of a day, a week, or some other period of time. The fact is that God rested, and He set that model for us too. I wonder what our attitudes to rest are. Do I rest so that I'm able to work hard the next week? Do I not rest because if I stop, I'll drop? Perhaps I don't want to rest because I believe my work or my jobs are too important. Perhaps I rest a lot and I don't really like working. Or maybe I'm happy that I've got a good balance already between work and rest. Here's another angle. Do we help other people to rest? That might be going for a walk with them, inviting them round for a coffee, offering to babysit. Obviously, our options are somewhat restricted during lockdown. But rest isn't just for us, it's about the people around us. How often do we simply sit quietly and do nothing? I'm challenged by this as I write. Quite often, I tap away on my laptop, catching up with emails when I watch the football. I don't do that a lot, but I do watch football from time to time. I see watching the footy sometimes as time I don't really want to give up or can't afford to give up. But maybe I should allow myself to rest more when I watch the footy. Those work emails or other emails can wait. Why does God command us to rest? Well, we know that God rested. Exodus 23:12 says, "On the seventh day you must stop working. This gives your ox and your donkey a chance to rest too." So rest isn't just for us, but it's also for those around us. Exodus 31:13 says, "The Sabbath day is given, so you may know that I am the Lord who makes you holy." There's something about finding and knowing God while we rest. Our rest is important for our relationship with God. Isaiah 58:13 says, "Don't pursue your own interest in the Sabbath, but enjoy the Sabbath and speak of it with delight on the Lord's holy day." Well, that's all Old Testament. What about the New Testament? Hebrews 4 says, "There remains then a Sabbath rest for the people of God. For anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their works, just as God did from his. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest." The Sabbath is for our benefit. Jesus says the Sabbath was made to meet the needs of the people, not people to meet the requirements of the Sabbath. So we need to enjoy the Sabbath. We need to enjoy rest. Make time for it. Don't feel guilty about it. Help each other to find rest. But most of all, don't feel guilty about it. I pray that we all find the rest we need during these difficult times.